Hey, 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 welcome everybody. Great evening, great evening. I am so excited to come to you guys in a webinar tonight. I have an amazing panel of leaders that we are going to show you guys something that is absolutely going to knock your socks off. The opportunity that we are visiting tonight is called Total Life Changes. A lot of you guys will hear it referred to as the Skin Tea movement. But what we're going to do tonight, guys, again, my name is Candace Bird Davis from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I am currently an executive director. I will be going regional director next week. We are going to break down some amazing things with our company, our compensation plan, and how Total Life Changes is going to impact your life in a positive way, both health-wise and financially. So we're going to cover that tonight. But before we get started, I definitely want to introduce to you the amazing panel of leaders that are in this Skin Tea movement with Total Life Changes with me. You know, these people on this panel down here, guys, are really rocking the industry. They're going to share a lot of information and a lot of nuggets with you guys. So the first person that I want to introduce, which is going to be on my left, of course, on your screen, it's going to show a little differently. But the first person that I'm going to introduce to you is Miss Fadia Thompson. Fadia is definitely an exceptional leader within the Total Life Changes organization. She's really making some amazing moves and strides in the industry. So Fadia, I would just like to bring you on. Introduce yourself, tell everybody where you're from, and give them a little bit of information about you.
Hey everybody, this is Fadia. I'm actually in Orlando. I don't know if I'm supposed to put where I'm from Jamaica, if that means anything. But yeah, I've been with TLC since I want to say the end of November. It's definitely been an awesome experience so far. I'm not gonna get too much into it because I don't want to give everything away. But you know, I've never seen anything take off like this. I've been in this industry about 2 years almost now, almost 2 years in this industry. And you know, they say family and friends won't support you. When you have something that's good, I'm telling you, they start chasing you for it. And it gets to a point where I have people like my mom that's so disrespectful telling me, well, why don't you ever have any product? I'm like, because y'all keep buying it. So I'm going to go ahead and give it back to you, Candace.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, the product is definitely the thing to have right now in our movement. So the next person that I'm going to introduce to you is a true lady boss. I've connected with her probably about a year ago, and she and I have remained in contact consistently. We also get called twins. So I'm going to introduce to you Mrs. Raquel Hernandez, just an amazing leader in the industry. She too is a mover and a shaker doing some amazing things and Total Life Changes. So Raquel, if you could just introduce yourself, where you're from, and tell us just a little bit about Miss Raquel Hernandez.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here with all you. I'm from Queens, New York, and I'm excited. I basically, like Candace said, we've worked together before, and with a different MLM, and I'm glad, that I decided to partner up again with her, because I I've seen the business before. Like, I just recently started, and I seen Candace and a few people share the opportunity. And at first, I wasn't too sure, what was going on, what was it about, and stuff like that. And I seen, of course, they keep saying my twin Candace, about sharing the tea, the ISO tea, sharing it on Facebook and all the other social medias. And I was following, wondering what this was about. And I figured, I was on a previous MLM, and I was looking to join something else, but I said, you know what, I wanted something else that had value and something that it was going to benefit me and family and friends and so forth. So when, I did come across this, I immediately jumped on it, because all the products that they have. And, like I said, I just recently started. I'm waiting for my orders and stuff like that, ready to use it. I mean, I shared it with my family and friends. They excited, everybody's ready to order this tea and get on board. I love that the products are, so many people, that are using it that is working on them. I seen the testimonials of everyone using these products, and that's what got me excited. And of course the comp plan, it's amazing. The different ways you get paid from it, and I'm just thrilled, to be a part of this team, especially, with all the true leaders on this team. So I'm excited to, be a part of this, and I can't wait to see a couple of months from now where we all going to be. So I'm excited.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we're going to be in some amazing places. I'm going to go ahead and keep it moving with the introductions. The next person I'm going to introduce is a lovely young lady that I had the pleasure of meeting a few weeks ago out in Atlanta. She's very beautiful at heart, spirit. She definitely has drive, determination, and she's going to be doing some amazing things in this industry. Her name is Chanel. So Chanel, if you can just introduce yourself to everybody, tell them where you're from, and give us a little quick detailed explanation as to, what made you choose Total Life Changes quickly.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm Chanel. I'm from Atlanta. And I'll tell you my quick little story. So I never even, I wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't interested in joining TLC initially. I was just a Stormy stalker, and those who don't know Stormy, they'll edify her later. But, I was just a Stormy stalker. I saw her doing the movement. I heard she was coming to Atlanta. That's where I met Candace, and I saw all the hype, and then immediately, I was just blown away, just with the timing, the opportunity, and everything involved in this business. So I immediately took action, and me being in the industry before, I knew that everything between the people involved in Total Life Changers, the timing in which everything is building right now into where I'm finding out about this and being a part of this movement, it was a no-brainer and literally everything that I could have ever asked for.
Awesome, awesome. How exciting. The next person that I want to introduce is just a true gentleman in the industry, really doing some moving and shaking. I had the pleasure of going across stage with him this past weekend in Houston, but I definitely want to introduce Terrence to you guys. So Terrence, are you on with us?
Yes, Candace, I'm here. I'm just finishing up some last minute business right here before I pop my lovely face on here. But hey guys, I'm Terrence. Originally from New York, living here in Houston, Texas. I am currently an executive director, and just like Candace, soon to be regional. And one of the main reasons why I chose to Total Life Changes is because I'm all about business. I'm not one of the traditional ones that come in and jump on different MLMs. I think the last thing that I really joined was Motor Club of America, and that was because I like to see products. I like to see, something that the people can actually use. So when I found out about Total Life Changes and the products and the compensation plan, there was there's just no stopping me now. So definitely this was the right move at the right time.
Yes, definitely in full-blown motion. Now, the next person that I want to introduce onto the panel, guys, I got to tell you, these next two guys that I'm going to introduce, definitely I feel honored to be able to introduce them on the webinar to you tonight. The first one is actually my mentor. He has taught me so much of what I need to know in the industry, and he has done so many things. Multiple six-figure earner, definitely a true network marketer at heart who definitely cares for his organization and makes sure that everybody is seeing success within the industry. So I definitely want to introduce to you guys Mr. Steve and Rachel.
Hey,
what's up, Steve?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Hey, I'm fired up. I'm excited. Man, this has definitely been a ride. I want to thank Candace. I want to thank Daryl. I want to thank even the panel and everybody that's been plugging into what we've been doing and really just doing the business. Going to Houston this past weekend and seeing everybody, Terrence and Laderick and Naisha and Chanel. Everybody. A lot of people that we met, and I know me and my wife. We were almost done with MLM. We almost gave it up. and until I saw this, and I know like Terrence, he's a a marketer, and I'm pretty much the same as well. I have marketing blood and network marketing blood in my I guess in my blood, I guess you can say, and this is definitely something that really meets both, brings both of those worlds together, and I'm just excited, guys, and again, me and my wife, she's a little under the weather, that's why she's not on tonight, but we were almost kind of just done with MLM until we saw this, and it really kind of, I guess, brought our belief back into what this industry can really do for people, and so far we've seen a lot of success stories, and I'm just fired up. So again, we're out of Las Vegas, by way of Dallas, Texas, and so we're just excited, glad to be here, and ready to hear some more incredible stories tonight. Hey, I'm ready, guys.
Yes, always, always ready. Guys, the next one that I want to introduce to you, and again, I said it's a true pleasure to be able to introduce this young man. I will tell you guys, this opportunity is for the very young as well as the very old. And Terrence had shared his story last night about his 78-year-old grandmother actually getting paid in total life changes. But I also want to share with you, it's also for the very young. The next one that I want to introduce to you guys is a 26-year-old, multiple six-figure earner who has done some amazing things in this industry. Not only has he created multiple six-figure earners himself, but he is in the process of doing that as well in this new opportunity. So guys, I want to introduce to you guys my sponsor, my upline, also my mentor, Mr. Daryl Drake himself. So Daryl, are you on with us?
I think so. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Well, that's awesome because I cannot see anyone. However, I'm glad you guys can hear me. I hope everyone is having a fantastic night. I do apologize. I've been ripping and running, guys. We've been jamming people in the system, but I mean, you guys know where my level of excitement is at. I am honored. I'm privileged. I'm blessed to be a part of such a phenomenal company at the right time, a partner with such incredible people like everyone that we have on the team. And it's so funny because just like Steve, I shared the same exact opinion when it came to MLM. I've been in this industry since 18 and a half, and quite frankly, guys, I had seen my share of ups and downs, and I was done. I was completely done. I just was at a point in my career where I just wanted to focus on other areas of my life. But when I ran across TLC and I seen the products and I seen the compensation plan, I seen the leadership, I said it would be foolish of me not to give this another shot. And I'm glad I did. It was one thing that I told myself, and some of you guys have heard my story, so I won't get all the way into that. But I said before I got attached to any other deal, any other company, anything in this industry, I would need a product that I can stand behind with or without an opportunity attached to it. So I know a lot of you guys that are listening in, I know everyone on the panel, I'm sure we all agree that we definitely have a product that we can sell without even ever mentioning the compensation plan. So that is very powerful, guys. So I'm excited. My phone is going off the hook. My inbox, my emails. People want this tea. People want this opportunity. So we just got to hit the floor running. So I'm excited, and I won't take too much more of you guys' time. Thank you for having me, Candace.
Oh man, thank you for being here with us, Daryl. It's definitely a pleasure to have you on the panel with us tonight. And guys, lastly, before we get started, I want to do a quick introduction for this young man here. Laderick Williams is who I'm going to introduce next, guys. I ran into him and partnered with him a few months back in a prior opportunity, and he completely knocked me off of my feet with the amazing things that he did within his company, within his downline. He's definitely moving in the right direction to be a multiple six-figure and seven-figure earner. So if I could just kindly introduce to you guys Mr. Laderick Williams.
What's going on, Candace? What's going on, everybody, man? Listen, I'm sorry, I kind of tapped in a little bit late. It's pandemonium right now. I'm telling you guys now, man. The tea is moving like the tea is moving like crack. Can I say that? This is liquid crack. I mean, liquid gold. Everybody want their hands on it, man. And I'm just busy. I'm ecstatic to be in this business. I'm ecstatic to work with you guys who are on this panel, man. Like you have some legends. Y'all looking at some legends right now, from Stephen Rachel to Daryl Drake to Candace, Mama Mia. Listen, I'm telling y'all, to Mr. Terrence himself, everybody on this panel, man, y'all looking at some 6-figure, 7-figure earners. 2015, 2016, I'm talking 7 figures. 7 figures, you hear me? Out with this tea. This is liquid gold, you guys. Liquid gold. I just got off the phone with my mama. She calling me just crazy. I said, Mama, what's going on? She was like, I'm fiending. I said, fiending for what? She said, son, I need some more tea. She said, it's day 3 and I'm down 3 pounds. I said, I got you. I got you. Listen, everybody's going crazy right now, though, man. From the grandmas to the mamas to the sisters to the brothers to my nieces and nephews to people at church. Listen, everybody wants this tea. Everybody needs this tea. Get plugged in, man, and get involved with us ASAP, man.
Yes, yes, definitely. Guys, I definitely wanted to make sure that I introduce the panel that's on with me tonight so you guys understand where they're coming from, different areas of the country. This is not an opportunity that's segregated to a certain area. Listen, you hear my phone going off, so people are going nuts already. But we're going to go ahead and get the webinar actually started since I did the introductions. And guys, I want to make sure that each and every one of you have a pen and notebook ready. Because guys, we're going to share some amazing information with you. Like I said, about our company, our compensation plan, our products, everything. And guys, just to get you briefly started, a little bit about Total Life Changes. Total Life Changes, also known as our Skin Tea movement, is a company that's been around for about 15 years, ladies and gentlemen, and it is an international global company where we are in about 150 countries already. And the beautiful thing about Total Life Changes, guys, is with us being a health and wellness company, focusing on nutrition, skincare, body garments, we focus on a lot of different areas. But what actually piqued me about this company is it is fairly new to the United States, ladies and gentlemen. So it has been in the U.S. for a little over a year. And you guys are just starting to see the amount of momentum that this company is creating. So definitely an amazing company. And just to give you guys a known fact, it has had over 100%, or I'm sorry, 1,000% growth in the last 12 months. So if that doesn't speak volumes to you guys, I don't know what does. But what I definitely want to start talking about, what I want to do is, you know, Terrence intrigued me last night when we were talking about products. And I actually want to reach out to Terrence. Terrence, why don't you just give me a little insight on what your favorite product is with Total Life Changes and exactly what that product can do for the viewers on this webinar as well as, you know, everybody who comes involved with Total Life Changes.
All right, Candace. My whole thing, I think the biggest product for me is this tea. Mainly because, number one, I just like drinking tea. Yesterday I showed you guys how much tea I actually have that I used to drink before, the different kinds that I used to purchase, all to try and get some of the same ingredients that's all packed into this tea right here. So it's not only 100% organic, but it truly detoxes the body and leaves you feeling good and gets those extra pounds up off of you as well when you continue to use it. So I would definitely have to say the tea for me.
Most definitely. Now, Terrence, let me ask you, this tea, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's all natural, isn't it?
You're talking to Mr. All Natural here. It is purely organic. This is the most... I don't even like to use the word natural because a lot of people use the word natural out of its sense. I truly like to say it's 100% organic. That is the only real all natural, is when it's 100% organic, and the IASO tea is 100% organic.
Most definitely. Love it, love it, love it. Now, Stephen, I wanted to ask you because I know you, actually, Lanacia, your wife, had used the tea, and when she first used the tea, she had some phenomenal results. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, she did, Candace. I mean, I know when we got in, it was interesting because, you know, you hear everybody talking about lose 5 pounds, and, you know, you saw all the stories and everything, but, you know, sometimes people want to see their own results. Now, we were already in the business, So we did an experiment, and so we kind of documented it. So, my wife started, and we took the scale, we recorded it on video. Some of you probably seen that video, but at the end of that 5 days, she was able to lose 5.2 pounds just by taking this 2 8-ounce cups of tea per day for 5 days, guys. And from that point on, guys, I was like, man, this thing is really, this is really something, because one, my wife, she's been thinking about losing weight for a while. A lot of times I think we all talk about it, but we never really get around to doing it. I'm talking about, you got kids, you're working, you're doing this, you're doing that, and so it was really exciting for her to be able to do that. So she just got fired up, and now we're working out and doing different things, and she's lost like 12 pounds thus far, actually using just the tea, guys. I mean, so I'm just excited about it. I mean, the product definitely does work, and like Daryl was saying, something that you can really stand behind outside of an opportunity. We got people making tens of thousands of dollars just selling the tea outside of the opportunity, guys, and that's something that and I didn't know that in the beginning when we first got started, guys. We started seeing, I know Candace, we talked about this before, we started seeing, like, we got people buying this product and they're not even in the business. These are just like regular customers, like we're like we really have a business. We say that all the time in this industry. Well, I'm a business owner and we're part of some MLM or whatever. And, for the most part, yes, you are. But in this business, this is like a real, like a franchise. This is really like a franchise business, because we got something that people are looking for right now. My phone's blowing up as I'm speaking, and it's TLC related. It seems like all my messages these days are TLC related. It's either a customer or a rep or something going on with TLC. So it's crazy, guys. I'm telling you. So I'm just excited. My wife is losing weight. A lot of people are losing weight. Everybody's getting results. Keyword: results. Results in weight loss, being healthy results, and also getting wealthy results. So, hey, I'm done.
Man, unbelievable. Well, it is believable because we use the product, but 12 pounds drinking tea. And correct me if I'm wrong, she just drank the tea. She didn't change her diet. She didn't go to the gym and, like, kill herself on the treadmill or anything, right?
No, because, we're always working, and we eat out all the time, and my wife, she's a designer, so she's a web designer, so she's always coding and doing different things. We have one of our New Year's resolutions was, of course, to get healthy. We all say that, and I think we're doing it now, but the biggest thing is that we wanted to be more active, if that makes any sense. So, drinking the tea, she's losing weight. It's actually motivating us to do even more and get away from the computer for a while, during the day, go work out, do some other things. And so, just being at the computer doing what we've been doing over the years, it's just been taking a toll in terms of, what she's still fine, guys. I'm done. So don't get it twisted. She's still fine. But it just, people want to kind of, get back to where they used to be and all that good stuff. So, so I'm excited for her and a lot of people that are in our family that are actually just drinking the tea and everything, and so we're just excited about it.
Awesome, awesome. So guys, as you can see, our flagship product, which is the IASO tea, is definitely changing people's lives, helping them lose weight. And guys, I want to talk to you guys about another one of my favorite products. It's called NRG. Guys, this is our all-natural energy pill that you take. It actually speeds up your metabolism, curbs your appetite, and definitely gives you an all-natural energy. And I know I'm not the only one who has actually used this and that has happened to. I remember Mr. Daryl Drake was telling me a story about the first time that he encountered NRG. And Daryl, are you still on with us that you can quickly share like a little story about your first encounter with our NRG?
Absolutely, Ms. Davis. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Okay. Yeah, this is a very unique situation, but I'll go ahead and expedite the story. So long story short, again, guys, I said that I was done with this industry. Me and Stormy we've had a relationship for the last few years, so when she called me to tell me about TLC, I wasn't interested, but I wanted to borrow her belief, so to speak. So I hopped on a plane, a red-eye flight. So this is my first time ever taking a red-eye flight. Hopped on a plane. I landed around 7, 8 o'clock after getting my bags, got to my room. All I was able to do was unpack, Stormy was down at my hotel picking me up, taking me to breakfast to meet with the CEO and a few other people that were considering the business. So I'm at the breakfast table, literally like half sleep, not productive, not really communicating with anybody. She said, "Hey, check this out. Take these 2 pills and you'll be fine." I said, "Okay, cool. I'm down here to try the products." Anyways, literally, guys, I cannot make this up. I tried these 2 pills. Within around 20 minutes, I was, first of all, my appetite was gone. And then in addition to that, I felt like I had drank probably 4 or 5 cups of coffee. So I said that to say, guys, these NRG pills definitely will wake you up and get you going. I call it my happy pill because not only did my appetite leave, not only was I fully energized, but I also began to be more optimistic about the meeting that we were having. So I guess you can call it my happy pill. Long story short, I do not start my day without 2 pills. So yeah.
Definitely. I hear you on that, Mr. Drake, because that is definitely one of my daily routines as well, is the NRG pill. Guys, another product, and I'm not going to cover all of the products with you guys tonight because we have a huge library of products that are changing people's lives, but I'm going to touch on some of my favorite tonight. You know, if you want to know details on the additional products that we have, you can definitely get back to the person who put you on this webinar and they can give you some more details. But another one of my favorite products that I want to talk about is this bottle right here. This is our product called NutriBurst. And I know Miss Fadia Thompson herself definitely has some stories about using the NutriBurst and customers using the NutriBurst. So Fadia, if you wouldn't mind, share a little bit about the NutriBurst product, how it's affected your customers or yourself as well.
How did you know I had it right next to me?
Because I know you're an avid NutriBurst user.
Yes, I love the NutriBurst because, you know, one thing I love about this versus other vitamins, when I actually did my own research on it, is it has a 98% absorption rate. You don't get that from anything over the counter. And, you know, I'll tell you a story about myself. I used to go see an acupuncturist consistently for a couple of years. And when I used to travel with my biotin, my fish oil, my this, my that. And I remember one day she's like, "What is all this stuff you girls are putting in your mouth?" Me and my best friend. She looked at all these bottles and she threw them in the trash. She was like, "Some of this stuff is used to preserve dead bodies." I'm like, wow. This is stuff we're getting at like Walmart and CVS that we don't even know is not good for us, but they say get your B12 and all that other stuff. So us being creatures of habit, we get what they tell us to get. Well, my acupuncturist approves this, so I'm going to stick with my NutriBurst. And that's all I had to say.
Awesome, 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 guys. Sorry about that. I just had to jump up and grab one more thing, guys. I'm going to cover one more product with you because this one has absolutely like blown my mind when I saw this actual product. But this product here is called Iaso oil, which is commonly referred to as emu oil. So guys, this particular item here, I know Steven has used this, I know Terrence has used this, everybody on this panel has used this, but this item here is actually used for your skin. So if you have eczema, anything like that, it's perfect for those areas to clear that patch up. But what I liked about this most is I was told, and I did some research, with this product here, Beyonce uses this for her skin, as well as the First Lady, Michelle Obama. And I bet we can all agree that they both have beautiful skin. But another thing that this item is used for, guys, and I didn't know this until I went to a tea party in Atlanta with Stormy, but what she had did, guys, she had asked everybody, you know, who in the audience has pain, like actual pain, carpal tunnel pain, tennis elbow, whatever it may be. And everybody raised their hand, you know, I have some pain, I have pain in my back, pain in my ankle, whatever it was. So she went around giving everybody a small little squirt of it, and she told them, wherever your pain is, rub it on that spot. I'm going to be back in a few minutes. So she had come back to these people, and literally, guys, out of the 8 people in the audience that she gave the emu oil to, all 8 of them testified that their pain was gone. So think about how powerful this is, guys. When you're putting Tylenol, Excedrin, Motrin, Advil, painkillers into your body because of that instant pain that you have from, you know, stoving your finger or having carpal tunnel, to just take this, put it on your wrist, rub it in, and that pain be gone. It's absolutely amazing. Like, that completely threw me for a loop on it. But guys, like I said, that's one of our many products. We also have a powerful skincare line. We also have dual pill scrubs. We came out with Terrence, Steve, all the guys who were in Houston. I'm sure you guys can recall the beautiful garment line that strutted across the stage on Friday morning. Am I sure?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, real quick too, before we go into that, I'm about that oil. I got a quick testimony about that, just real quick. I have pain in the back of my neck. I don't know, because I'm always on the computer or whatever. And the first time I use it, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, it's gonna make my pain disappear, whatever. I've heard stuff like that before. So, but guys, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was a fluke. I don't know. I put a little bit on my hand, rubbed it on the back of my neck. In 2 minutes, that pain was gone. The other side was still hurting a little bit, but this side was fine. And Lanacy said, is it working? I'm like, I wanted to say no, it's not working, but it was working. I'm like, I don't know, maybe it was a fluke. But then I put it on my right side, and then it just kind of like slowly subsided. I'm like, man, it's for real. I'm like, so hey, I live by that oil, but I just wanted to regress real quick, because hey guys, I'm telling you that. And I don't get into all that. I'm not really a big nutritionist kind of guy, but I guess I'm starting to be. But when you were talking about that oil, that just kind of made me think back of that time, because I'm looking at her, I'm like, I don't know, babe, I don't know, maybe it was a fluke or something, I don't know. Maybe it was just a luck of the draw that it worked, I don't know, but guys, it definitely does work. But the garment line was awesome. Hey, I mean, we definitely got an eye full, I can tell you that much. And I'm still, it's still in my mind a little bit. But hey, it was definitely some great garments, definitely some great, great items for people that need those type of, items in their life. It can definitely really help your self-esteem. And I mean, Terrence, what do you think? I know you were there as well from a man's perspective. And of course, we definitely want to hear from some of the ladies. I mean, what did you think?
Well, definitely, and like you said, Steve, before, this is more or less like a business. So I don't know. I think I've told you before, Steve, but I'm looking at opening up my own store here in Houston. So that is the fact that I like that all of these products, the garments, everything, it allows you to be a business person. Now, if I can just get enough of the product, because it's just, yeah, it goes so quickly, and even with the tea, see, this is already labeled. That means that it's going out to somebody tomorrow. I haven't even had time to have a pack of tea to myself, because every time I get it in, it's already gone. It's already gone. So I experienced this, and in the first week I lost 7.2 pounds in 5 days by drinking it. But really, ever since then, I've been unable to actually keep it. I actually want to tear this open and make it, but it belongs to someone.
You better not tear that open and make it, Terrence, because I guarantee you somebody gonna come hunting you. They're
Oh,
gonna drag you.
they call. They call. Did you send tea, or do you have the tea, or it's crazy.
Listen, and I think I put two and two together. I figured out where Steve's neck pain came from. That was for y'all stretching your necks looking at them ladies in them beautiful garments. Lanacia had to grab him by his neck.
She did. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but guys, just to tell you guys a little bit about our garments, we came out with a high compression garment line that was released this weekend, which is absolutely phenomenal. So for those of you guys who are looking to do the body shapers and actually train your body, we came out with 6 different garments: the full body garment, the waisted garment, the thong garment, everything that is helping lift the booty, tuck the sides, give you that perfect pop bottle figure, like I used to call it. But these garments are the high compression garments that don't have the bones in them. So I'm sure you ladies can remember the garments that snap, and you got all the little scars from all the buttons and snaps that you had to, stand on the roof of your house to jump into just to shape your body. But we came out with a high compression garment line this weekend, and it is going to knock your socks off. So they are actually on pre-sale now. If you're looking for one of those garments, make sure you get back to the person who got you on the call so they can put you in on the pre-order for those garments, because it's going to be absolutely amazing. as well. Chanel was there with us in Houston this weekend, and Chanel, they gave us a sneak peek at our new swim care line, swimwear line as well. Am I right? I think you're muted, Chanel.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, they did. They did give us a sneak peek at that.
What were your thoughts on
Okay.
the swimwear?
Oh yeah, I liked it a lot, definitely. I got one of the garments already, so I know that's gonna trim the waist right there so I could fit into the swimwear. But yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, I totally remember the swimwear outfits. They were really cute. There was this one full polka dot piece, which is good for us moms where you still want to look sexy, but you can't show it all. So there was a lot of nice stuff right there. So I hope we're all wanting to wear our swimsuits in Cancun since we're all going on that trip.
Most
And Candace,
definitely.
real quick,
Yeah,
they
May I
did
say
have the
something
garments
about the
for
garment?
men as well, right?
they did. Thank you,
Yeah.
Terrence. Yes, they definitely did. They have the garments for the men, which are the
I,
tank top version of the garment. You saw it. Tell us
I
about
need
it. You're a
one.
man.
I actually didn't get a chance to see it, but I seen a picture of it, and I was just like, wait, they got it for men as well. So I definitely need to get one of those myself.
Well, I'm going to be picking my husband up one too.
May I say something about the garments real quick?
Sure.
Listen, like I wasn't in Houston, I just, I know what's going on right now. I have friends that sell waist shapers and make a killing off of it consistently, but they have repeat customers because these waist trainers aren't meant to hold up that long. They're full of bones. You try to put a tight dress on, you can't see underneath it. I'm telling you, I made a post today about the pre-order of our garments, highly compressive, medical grade, no boning, and you won't be able to detect it underneath your clothing. And my inbox has been blowing up. And I'm like, I don't even have anything to pre-order or any prices. I mean, I had someone get in my inbox like, oh, I know you're not about to give her an order before you talk to me. I talked to you the other day about this. Like, this is so serious right now. Like, if anything that's coming out, don't sleep on the garments. For the simple fact that, people are spending as much as $75 on a waist trainer that they're going to have to replace in a couple months. And this, how long does it last?
This one is lasting on average of about 2 years, if not more than that.
Game over.
Definitely,
And
definitely.
I was gonna say I wore my garment today actually, and I know because I'm always into those. So the ones you're right, the ones that I was wearing before, I couldn't keep them on all day because they had the wiring. They would leave scars on my back. I really do remember that. And this one, it doesn't have that at all. So I was able to wear it all day.
Awesome,
And
awesome.
we all know somebody with a girdle, Spanx, corset, or something. We all know somebody that has one of those. So we need to be showing them these garments as well.
Most definitely, most definitely. So guys, we covered a lot of the products, gave you guys some testimonies of it, but what I want to do, guys, is I want to shift some gears because, when we were in Houston this weekend, we had the Beautiful You tour, and you guys keep hearing us refer to Houston, but we definitely had a beautiful regional event down there where these garments were released. A lot of us were acknowledged on stage for, our productivity in the company as well, and LaDerek, I believe this was your first event for Total Life Changes. What did you think about our Beautiful You tour down in Houston? What did you grab out of that whole event?
And it was amazing, man. Just first of all, just to be around like-minded individuals, everybody with the same code, same dream, one team, one dream, and also, man, my biggest takeaways was just to see so many people make money, man. I mean, almost 95% of the people that was there actually made money from this company. Average Joes, average individuals, anyone can come in this company and make money. Like I said, you don't have to actually just be an internet guru or somebody who's been in network marketing for years. This is like my second year basically, and I'm making money, man. You got people who this is their first time ever being in a company like this, and they're making money. So, I mean, just to see so many people making money and just the friendships that was there. I mean, everybody was very humble. You around 6-figure and 7-figure earners, man, and just to see how they act towards you and how so much game they was giving, all the knowledge and nuggets that they were giving us, man, it was amazing. I'm still on the high. And it's been 3-4 days now since the weekend's passed. But yeah, it was amazing, man. Just to see those big old checks hosted up. You see $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $100,000 checks hosted up in person. it was amazing, man. It was definitely something to see, and I can't wait to the next one.
It was definitely amazing. I know, excuse me, speaking of the big checks, there's somebody on this panel sitting here. He's dressed in all red with a red cap on. If I remember quite well, Terrence, look at what you looking around for. If I remember quite well, Terrence, you came across that stage and you collected a pretty nice sized check. Am I right?
It was all right, you know. $20,000. It would pay a bill or two, you know.
$20,000 check to pay a bill or two. Okay, I got you. But you know, when Laderick was talking about, you know, anybody in this company can make money. Terrence, you shared a story last night. As a matter of fact, you actually called this person on the phone, and you had them get on the phone and tell everybody on the webinar what kind of money they made. If you could quickly tell us the little story, who it is, what their age is, and what kind of money they made their first week in the company.
Well, it was my grandmother. She'll be 78 this year. So, but yeah, so she, you know, I just basically, for health reasons, I wanted her to drink the tea. So I originally signed her up as a customer, gave her a month's supply of tea. She started using it, and she was just like, oh, this works great. And she was talking to some people about it, some of her friends. You know how people just talk. When something is good, people just naturally talk. So, you know, she shared it with a couple of people, and you know, she called me back up and she said, well, such and such wants to try the tea as well. So I'm just like, well, you know, I called my grandmother Ma, so I'm just like, Ma, so do you want to make the money from them getting the purchase, or do you want me to get it? You know, and she was just like, you can make some money, and I'm like, oh yeah, you can make some money. So I went ahead and signed her up with her second order, her second month shipment. Signed her up, signed the people up under her. She became binary qualified, and she got her first check in the company this past Monday, which was $148.
Wow. So let me get this straight. Grandmama, 78 years old, drank the tea, shared the tea, and made $148 last week.
Oh yeah.
And then, if I recall last night, you said she got another check coming Monday, right?
She got another check, and then when I told her that on the phone last night, she was like, for real? And I'm just like, yeah, you get another check next Monday, man. I said, you know, if you find somebody else to talk about it too, and they feel like they want to buy something, just call me up. I'll do all the work for you. You know, even she did most of the work. She shared it, you know, and somebody else became interested. She deserves that, that retail bonus. So
Awesome. So, you know, Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, but what Terrence is telling us is if a 78-year-old woman can make money in the company, then really there's no excuse for anybody. Just about everybody can make money. Am I right?
I mean, you're absolutely right, Candace. I mean, I've done a lot of different things, just like a lot of people on the panel, and you know, we've done a lot of different programs, a lot of companies. I even did a post earlier on Facebook about just some of the businesses that I've done over the years that's kind of led to where we're at today. And this is by far the easiest MLM that I've seen. I've never seen people make. I've seen it in affiliate marketing, where people come into affiliate marketing or internet marketing and make pretty big money in a very short period of time. I haven't really seen that in MLM before, up until now, where people that go to work just do the deal and get some really good results in income. Matter of fact, you're one of those examples, because you know we're all less than probably about 90 days in. And I know you recently just got you were on stage as well, so let me recognize that as well. You were on stage, you and your husband Javon, getting a check for, what was it, like $10,000? I mean, I think you actually made like over 15 for the month of January. Are you kidding me? In 1 month?
Yeah, $15,000 for the month of January. The check was $10,000 that I walked across the stage with. I did end up getting my beautiful executive pin with the diamonds. Me and Terrence have matching pins. We're twins. So yeah, made some awesome money in January, and it's just the start, guys. Definitely just the start, for sure. But you know, in regards to the compensation plan, guys, I know we promised we wouldn't keep you long on this, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start off with the compensation piece, and we're going to talk a little bit about, you know, you've learned the products, you've heard our testimonies, we've shared the stories. Terrence has shared his story, Steve, Lanacia, everybody has shared their story about how these products are impacting their lives. But what I want to tell you guys is how it can financially impact your life as well by joining Total Life Changes. So those of you guys with a pen and notebook, I want you guys to write the numbers 1 through 5 down on the left-hand side of your piece of paper. So get yourself a piece of paper. I'm going to run through the compensation plan, then I'm going to come back and touch base with everybody again, but I definitely want you guys to understand how powerful our compensation plan is. And I know Terrence says this all the time. Every time I explain the compensation plan, he gets super excited. So I want you guys to be excited. And what we're going to talk about first is there's 5 pieces to this compensation pie, guys. So, you know, there's 5 different ways we're getting paid, and I love every single one of them. So just to give you guys a rundown, number 1 is retail commissions. So guys, remember that packet of tea that Terrence held up that said it had a label on it so it was already sold to somebody? We make 50% on retail commission. Every single product that we sell, you're going to make a 50% retail commission off of it. Guys, I need you to understand how huge this is. 50% retail is double what most companies offer you. Because if you look in the industry now, most companies are going to offer you between 15 and 25% retail commission. Total Life Changes offers you a 50% retail commission, which is absolutely huge. Number 2, guys, is our fast start bonus. Some of you guys in the industry may understand what that is. Some of you guys may not. So I'm going to break it down to you real quick. Let's just say Terrence joined the business tonight. I'm his best friend. He calls me up and he says, Candace, I got into this thing with Total Life Changes. We're making some crazy money. He gives me the breakdown of it, and I say, you know what, T? I call him T Money. You know what, T Money? I'm going to run with you. Let's just say I decide to get in business with one of our packages, the $1,500 pack. I get in business on a fast start bonus. Terrence just made $750. Guys, all he did was gave me his link to sign up. He introduced me to the business and made 50%. 50%, that's huge. Again, most companies are 15 to 25%. Total Life Changes is 50% on a fast start bonus. And I need you to understand, guys, how huge this is. Because whether you have one person use your link or 1,000 people, there is an unlimited income potential when it comes to this fast start bonus. Huge. Understand that. 50%. Guys, the third way that we get paid, so under number 3, I want you to write hybrid, compensation, binary. We operate off of a binary compensation structure, guys, which means you have 2 legs of business that you build. 2, binary. Your left leg and your right leg, or your left team and your right team. One of those legs are actually going to help be constructed by somebody in your organization that you signed up with. So if I signed up with Terrence, one of my legs is going to be built with the assistance of Terrence. Now with this binary, guys, depending on the package that you choose to get in business with tonight, will dictate the amount of commission you receive per week. Yes, guys, we are paid out weekly. This is not monthly. This is weekly. And I don't know about you guys, but I like cashing a check on a weekly basis. My money seems to last longer. But on this binary payout, guys, you are able to collect between 10 and 25% of the total volume in your pay leg. Just to give you an example, let's just say I got in business, we're working this business, and my pay leg had 10,000 volume points in it. Now, if I have a $1,500 package, I'm making between 17 and 25% of that volume per week. So if I have a 10,000 volume leg, guys, and I'm getting 17%, that's $1,700 that I'm getting paid off the binary alone per week, not per month. This is per week, guys. Do you see how powerful this is? So I'm getting my retail, I'm getting my fast start, then I'm getting $1,700 off the binary, if that was the case. Huge. So you guys get an idea of where we're making all this money from. Now, the number 4 way that we get paid, guys, I want you to write down generation matching bonus. Generation matching bonus is going to be your number 4. So same scenario, guys. I joined Terrence in business. You know, he had it popping. I wanted to join the skin tea movement. I wanted to make some money. So on the generation matching bonus, remember, Terrence got paid fast start for me joining. Terrence is going to get paid off of my binary points as well. But another way Terrence is going to get paid for introducing me into the business is the generation matching bonus. And what this means, guys, is whatever I make on the binary, Terrence, because he introduced me into the business, I used his link to sign up. He's going to make 50% of that. So, guys, if I made $2,000 next week on the binary, Terrence gets paid $1,000. Not only did he make his retail, his fast start, his binary pay, but now anybody who used his link to join him in business, he's going to make 50% of what they made on the binary. Guys, this generation matching bonus is humongous. Now, the binary payout is what creates all the 6- and 7-figure earners, and then the generation matching bonus is just the icing on the cake. So that's his generation 1. There's also a step 2 to that, which is generation 2 matching bonus. Guys, remember, I joined Terrence in business, so he gets 50% of what I make on the binary. Now, anybody who joins me in business, Terrence is going to make 10 to 50, not 15, 10 to 50% commission off of their binary. He didn't even talk to these people. I did. I brought them in business. But our compensation plan is so hybrid and so strong that Terrence is going to make money off of anybody that I brought in. Are you guys visualizing how powerful this is? Visualizing how just 2 months in, I'm making $15,000 in the month of January, only 2 months in. And
Candace,
that's because yes.
hey, let's give them a visual of what can be earned here,
Let's see what
and
you
that's
got.
a week.
That is a week right there, guys. Do you see that? $3,550 per week from Terrence Williams. Now, how many of you guys can visualize putting $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a week into your bank accounts? How many of you guys sit there and think, oh man, the light bill is due next week. Where am I going to get this money from? Retail, fast start. Remember, we get paid out weekly. Where's your car note coming from? Where's your mortgage payment coming from? We get paid out weekly, guys. It's huge. And people who are just coming in the industry are cracking big time checks because we have a product that is in high demand. There is so much demand for our product, it's crazy. So again, that's generation 1, generation 2. Number 5, I need you to write down luxury bonus. Okay, guys, listen to me. Luxury bonus. Think about this, guys. That car payment, that mortgage payment, that rent payment, $1,500 a month is what you're going to be paid out on your luxury bonus every single month. Now, everything else is weekly. That luxury bonus is monthly. So you need your car note paid, your mortgage paid, you want to take a vacation, whatever it may be, that luxury bonus is to be used for whatever you want. If your wife wants that Louis Vuitton, that Chanel bag, them red bottoms, let it come out of your luxury bonus, guys. It's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we have a compensation plan that is so strong, so powerful that no other company out there has anything like this. And then to top it off, to have the type of products that we have with a company with the sound foundation and stability is out of this world. Now, I'm going to reach back to a couple people real quick, and then we're going to wrap this up because I want to make sure you guys go ahead and lock arms with us tonight. So I'm going to wrap it up, but I want to reach out to Raquel Hernandez. Hey, Raquel, why don't you let us know what you think real quick on that compensation plan? How did it kind of intrigue you?
Oh, forget it. When I first, I mean, besides the products and I saw the whole, of how many ways to get paid, I was just amazed, like that you can sell the products and literally get the commissions, fast start, the 50% match. I was just, before I even joined, I was just like, wow, just it blew my mind. There's so many different ways to get paid. That's what intrigued me besides the product. I was just like, I'd never seen this before. I've been in other businesses, and when I saw this, I was just, astonished that I'm just still speechless. you know. So
Man, that's awesome. So when a compensation plan leaves you speechless, guys, it's absolutely amazing. But what I want to touch on, and I'm going to pull Steven in on this one real quick, guys. For those of you who don't like to recruit, don't worry about it. This is a business that Terrence said it earlier, Steven had said it, we've all said it. Steve, why don't you tell them how they can make money if they're not a recruiter?
Yeah, I mean that's one thing that I'm excited about is definitely duplication and giving people the ability to earn money. I'm really big on that. I know we've talked a lot, over the last year or so, and it's really crucial that if we're going to be in business, that you got to have ways in where you can make money while you're building your residual. While you're building your binary, because your binary, you got your left team, your right team. I mean, your left team and your right team. That comes from recruiting, but we know that there's a lot of new people. Somebody on this call is watching, maybe never done any network marketing before, or maybe just been out of the game for a long time because they just never had any success in previous ventures. In this program here, guys, it's really a cool process because check this out, guys. Imagine somebody new coming into TLC. Maybe they've never done any kind of network marketing, any kind of sales, or anything like that before. And they come into this program, and then they start, first, of course, they become a product of the product, so they get the tea, right? So they're drinking the tea, and they're getting some really good results from it. So, and then from the next stage from that is now they're telling their family and friends because they're saying, hey, you're looking really good. You're telling people that you've been losing weight, and they're wanting to know how you're losing weight. And you're just saying, hey, I'm just drinking two 8-ounce cups of tea every single day. And that's how I've been able to lose whatever amount of weight, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 12 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever. Because we got a lot of stories. We got people losing 40 pounds just drinking tea, guys. Seriously, okay? And you're just telling, and say that person just telling people, and what's happening now, they're wanting tea. We all know, everybody on this panel knows that, I think Derek said it best, they be fiending for this tea, right? They be fiending for it, right? So just imagine that person, right, excited about the results that they're getting. They're sharing it with their family and friends and coworkers and church members and everything. And next thing you know, people are buying it from them. And so those other individuals are now using the tea. They're drinking it. Now they're getting results. And now they're like, well, hey, I heard this is a business. I got people, my family want to get some of this tea. Is this an opportunity? Because I want to get paid from it as well. So now these people are coming into the business. Now, did you see what just happened there? They're not even focused on recruiting. They're just being a product of the product. The biggest billboard that you will ever have, the best marketing strategy in TLC, is actually just drinking the tea and just sharing your results. I know Terrence was talking about with his grandmother. He said all she did was she was drinking the tea, it worked, and then she started running her mouth. That's all we got to do in this business. So if you're new, and I know there's people, because we got a lot of people on this call, so if you're somebody saying, hey, man, I don't know about this network marketing thing, guys, this isn't like your traditional MLM. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a video later. Basically, it's going to be the title of, MLM versus TLC. And it's going to give you the differences between what most MLMs offer and how it works and how difficult it really is for people to really start making money, because they got to be a recruiter. In this business, you ain't got to be no recruiter. You ain't got to recruit nobody, just be a product of the product, and anybody can do that. And so when you're looking at the business, you got to look at, is this something that I know I can do it, but is this something that my 77, 78-year-old grandmother can do? And the answer is yes, because Terrence, how much she make, Terrence?
$148.
$148.
And I was glad because I still got a little piece of that too. On this check, as a matter of fact.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, Candace, hey, I'm done.
Man, you know, that there is nothing better than having an opportunity that actually fits everybody, Steve, because you know, those people who are afraid of recruiting, it's okay. TLC, you don't have to recruit to make money. And all the opportunities that you look at out there, 9 times out of 10, you're not making no money if you're not recruiting. So that's very powerful with our company. And guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to reach out to a couple people real quick. 30 seconds or less. We're going to go down the line. Guys, I want you to tell everybody, you know, why is it important for them to join TLC? So we're going to start with Fadia. Fadia, let us know, you know, what's your biggest nugget with TLC and why it's important for people to go ahead and take action with the skin tea movement.
Well, what I will say to you guys is so crazy. Like, sorry for being kind of rude. The whole time I was on this webinar, my phone has been going off. More tea, more this, whatever. But as far as the skin tea movement is concerned, guys, this is so much bigger than tea. It really is. You know, I have people come into my inbox asking me what company you're a part of. I'm like, I don't push a product. I promote a movement because the product and the compensation plan flat out works. And when you have something so powerful to stand behind, you just focus on building the movement. And that's all I'm going to say. Back to you, Candace.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Fadia. LaDerek, 30 seconds or less. What you got, brother?
Man, listen, come on with it, man. Listen, this you talking about something at the ground level, in the beginning stages. I mean, this is timing and positioning is everything. And like my boy Eric Thomas say, you got to take advantage of the opportunity of a lifetime and the lifetime of the opportunity. Listen, y'all got y'all income taxes. Go ahead and spend a little of that money, man. Invest in yourself. Invest, invest, invest. It's 2015. That's all I got. What you waiting on, man? Go on, sign up now.
Right, right. Look, invest that money because we're going to show you how to flip it, right? Raquel, the beautiful Raquel Hernandez. 30 seconds or less, babe. Come on. What do we got with TLC that's going to benefit them?
Straight to the point. You're going to be healthy and financially secured. I think, just those two, the combination of those two with TLC, you're going to be healthy and you're going to be able to take advantage of those paychecks coming in.
And we love those paychecks, right, Terrence?
Oh, we absolutely do.
30 seconds or less, man in red collecting the big check in Houston. What do we have to say to people in regards to TLC?
Hey, it's just a smart thing to do. I mean, it's not hard. It's not complicated. The products work. The compensation plan is off the chain. If you've ever dreamed of having your own business or doing your own thing, this is definitely the time to get started right now.
Yes, most definitely. The beautiful Chanel coming up out of Atlanta, 30 seconds or less, babe. What do we have for our viewers and why is it important for them to join TLC tonight?
Well, I'll try to make it 30 seconds. There's so many reasons. I had to take notes all day. I was just thinking so, I mean, just simply, you just have to diversify your income. And I would just say the whole TLC movement, I mean, if someone had been involved in network marketing before, then they should already know. One of the biggest things is coming at the beginning. Like I said, I did network marketing one time before. It was okay, but there was kind of the cap on it because, all the top guys were there at the beginning. And literally, this movement has been going on for like 2 months. And the kind of checks that were handed out in Texas, everybody's walking across the stage, $10,000 and $20,000, and Stormy making over $100,000. I remember the convention that I went to at my last company, it looking like a football stadium. That's what the average network marketing convention looks like. Ours, I mean, it was a good amount of people there, but it was almost like, a decent sized church dinner. That's what it was like. And that's a good thing. That means, when it is filled the size of a football stadium, when we have the big Atlanta event in July, I mean, just think of now coming in on the ground floor. I also wanted to address a few issues. Like for people who say, I don't have time. Like when I got on the webinar with you guys, I was like, I wish somebody said that they don't have time because I'll tell you, just the last 24 hours of my life making this happen. Last night, calling 20 people all day. I called 25 people. Get on the webinar. get on the webinar. I got on the webinar with them. Between closing 7 of them and bringing them to the business and helping them get their business started and running off the ground, I think I got to bed at 12:30. I had to wake up at 6 in the morning to drive 2 hours for some training with my job now, and everybody's downstairs partying for this big convention at my job. My team knows I'm a wino. I like my wine. I couldn't even drink wine tonight or have a good time because all day in training for my job, like I'm sending out messages, hey guys, get on the webinar, get on the call. And after this, it's not over. I still can't go have fun downstairs because, you know, I need to talk to everybody that got on this. Again, I wanted to address the issue of people who say I'm not a salesperson. I really love that video that Stormy posted, and I changed my headline on Instagram to "Sell Something or Die," because you know what? If you don't sell, you'll be sold, and just so many other reasons that I would say now's the time to get involved. I mean, this is an amazing movement. I know it's life-changing. I found my tribe here in TLC, and it's not just, you know, it's not just the money. You know, I got involved because I saw you leaders. I knew the money was real. I got on the product. It worked. No one I know has tea. So, I mean, of course it sells itself. But, I mean, this is a real movement here.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And last but not least, I want to reach out to Mr. Steve and Rachel. What do you have to say for our guest, Steve?
Candace, I mean a lot. I mean, the main thing is just really taking advantage of the opportunity. I mean, you know, I know Chanel was talking about, you know, when we were in Houston. I mean, it was a nice crowd there, but, you know, I've been, of course, just like she said, you know, bigger events for companies that, you know, that's had a lot of momentum, and this is the beginning of the momentum. Now, I've always been on the tail end of different programs. You know, I've been at conventions, but they've been having momentum for like several years, and so they can fill a football stadium of 30,000-40,000 people or whatever. But when we were there, I'm looking, I'm like, man, this is gonna be big. I mean, I've never been in this position with the right company at the right time, like Kenny Lloyd says, you know, in the right season. And this is definitely our season, guys. I mean, you guys should see a link right here. You know, you definitely want to click on that. Definitely get back with the person that got you on this call. You definitely want to get their IBO number as well, so you can go ahead and get signed up. So get back with the person that got you and get their IBO number. But Candace, I'm fired up. You know, we're going full speed ahead, and we got our running shoes on. We ain't playing, and I'm just excited. I'm ready for big things to happen for not just for me and my family, but also for the thousands of other families that we're going to touch with this very unique opportunity for those that take advantage. Only for those that take advantage. So so I'm excited. Back to you.
Steve, you ain't lying, because for those that take advantage, I want to show you guys something. It is 10:14 my time. Do you see how many messages that I got people that are taking advantage right now, ladies and gentlemen? Right now, signing up in the business. Here's what I need you to understand. These people who just got in business now, who are taking action now, if you would have took action before them, they would have fell underneath you. So guys, the sooner you get in business, the faster your organization builds. This is huge. You just saw 3 emails that came in back to back of people who are on this same webinar that you are, that are taking position tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress the importance. You're going to see, like Steve said, on the right-hand side of your screen, to be able to click to join now. When you click that link, it is going to ask you for your enroller ID number. Guys, that is the person who brought you to this webinar. Get their enroller ID number. Put that in. Get signed up. Get locked in. Guys, you know, we're on a fast train to the top. And like I always say, guys, I'm either going to see you from the top or I'm going to see you at the top. But that depends on the decision that you make today. I'm super excited to be able to partner up with a couple hundred people that were on this webinar tonight. And there we go. I got more emails coming in, guys. So, you know, I'm not going to keep you guys long because I know you need to get locked in, signed up, get off of this webinar, get your enroller ID number, sign up. For those of you who are joining business tonight, remember, we have another webinar tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Get your potential business partners on that webinar. Let them see the products, the compensation plan, everything that we have to present to them, guys. I'm excited to start partnering up with you. We make an amazing panel of leaders, guys. And again, I'm going to cut it short. Like I said, I'll see you at the top or I'll see you from the top, but that depends on the decision that you make tonight. Guys, Candace Bird Davis, your executive director from Total Life Changes. Have a good night.